Does the world really need GPS for Teams? Well, maybe not, but you certainly need it because your world is changing, and it's changing rapidly. Over the last many decades, most teams have been co-located in a single location. But in today's world, teams are virtual. Team members reside all over the country, all over the world, through many time zones, and almost every meeting we're having is some sort of virtual meeting. In the old world, team building was accomplished through several sources. Education programs, many of the great universities provide them. Consultants coming in and working with your team and the organization. And of course, the ever-present assessment. How is your team doing? How do we rank your team? And all of this happened, again, with those co-located teams. The problem with this approach in the new world is that teams are not co-located, they're virtual, anywhere in the world and time zone. Education programs don't really include the whole team at the same time. It's often one or two members going to an education program. They may try to bring back the learning to the team, but because the whole team hasn't been there, it's difficult to do. Consultants solve that problem to a degree. They work with the entire team every time they're there, but they're not there consistently. They're often there a month at a time, or every other month, or maybe once a quarter. Also, consultants are not very scalable. They can work with your leadership team, or maybe the top team or two, but when you start talking about hundreds or thousands of employees, it's not a cost-effective approach to team building. Also, the one-and-done assessments from history have been evaluated, understood. Probably some new learning takes place, but then they go on the bookshelf, and you go about your weekly meetings, your monthly meetings, your quarterly meetings, and pretty quickly you've forgotten all about that assessment of how you and the team are doing. GPS4Teams begins to solve some of those issues. Regardless of their location, all team members are engaged in the team assessment and team building process. The team consistently gives feedback and does assessments on the data as a team. We're constantly measuring ourselves against certain standards as to how we're doing and growing as a team. GPS4Teams is not on a bookshelf someplace. It's on any device that you may have with you, your phone, your tablet, your laptop. It's always with you at all the team meetings. It can also be shared down through the entire organization. GPS4Teams is a very cost-effective way to scale the entire program down through the organization. So while the entire world may not need GPS4Teams, you do. Your world is changing almost daily. Don't wait. Start building a great team today by selecting GPS4Teams to help you with that process.